Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about the JA37DI. Now for this video, no, I'm using the premium version, the F21, but there's a completely identical one in the tech tree, so just keep that in consideration. As well, full disclosure, I got a lend list from Gaijin as part of the partnership program to do this video, so I didn't really buy it myself, so keep that in mind while I'm talking about the video. The premium version of the airplane costs 80 euros or dollars, and the main issue I found is the BR. Essentially, what you are getting is a 13.0 plane that shouldn't be 13.0. There's a second detective version without the AMRAAMS that instead has sky flashes that it's 12.0, okay? So just for the price of 4 AMRAAMS you are paying 13.0. Keep in mind you are keeping the same RWR, electronics, engine, flight performance, everything is the same. You even have AIM-9Ls as well, you don't even get the AIM-9Ms. What you only get is AMRAAMS, 4 of them, which is a really good addition, don't get me wrong, but you are paying a 1.0 full up tier just for 4 of those. Of course, having the addition of AMRAAMS instead of sky flashes boosts you an amazing BVR performance that you were lacking earlier. Okay, AMRAAMS are really good, but yeah, having 13.0 BR, if you've seen my videos, you know how much I dislike this battle rating, essentially because 12.3 or 12.7s are always getting down tiers, so 13.0 is always stuck facing 13.7s or 14.0s. And this thing that you're gonna see in the video has, I think it's one of the worst RWRs I've seen in high tier, where you only have 4 sectors, each covering 90 degrees. But the main issue, it's not that, is that it doesn't even differentiate between friendlies and enemies. So if a friendly is launching at an enemy but it's close to you, you out of nowhere are gonna get a launch warning, you are gonna get distracted, you are not gonna know if it's really from your enemies or from a friendly. So you're gonna be extremely more careful, you are gonna be much more passive and scared at engaging people, because if your RWR is beeping, you don't really get to know if it's someone launching at you really, what is launching at you, or is it just a friendly nearby engaging at the enemy. It is very disgusting to have to use this RWR for providing information. Not to mention, of course, the flight performance. There's a vegan with the exact same engine and flight performance at 11.3, okay? This is not a competent 13.0 airframe. You can get some fast speeds, of course, but the moment you start turning, you are gonna drain everything and you are not gonna accelerate as fast as you need to keep up with other vehicles at this BR. Now, as with many other 13.0s, the issue is having the AMRAAMS that you cannot make it any lower than 13.0 currently with the BRs we have. This is a full down tier where, on top of that, the F14's America essentially it's only in our team, so there's no one that can face F14s in BVR in the enemy team, and you are essentially free to go climb as much as you want. The Vegan has a really good stop speed, so once you've climbed, you shouldn't be afraid of going slow speed. You will have a lot of reaction time to start notching or flying away while holding a lot of speed at high altitudes, and you can essentially just lock for people with your TWS, launch 4 AMRAAMS, just get 4 kills. In this case I think it was 3 kills and a crit that ended up with an assist, so yeah, essentially that. There's no counterplay by the enemy team. AMRAAMS just force you to keep this high BR. A lot of players I am facing here at 12.0 don't even really have a good RWR to know I am launching at them with an AMRAAM, so you are kinda stuck with that currently. Once you empty your 4 AMRAAMs, you become a 12.0 plane, so you are just a 12.0 at 13.0 once you finish your AMRAAMs, but you are still rather capable, okay? It's not that bad, it's just that the matchmaker doesn't benefit you at all. Here you can see how I'm just holding my speed, holding my energy. I see some players below me, I just dive on them, they are not even aware I am still above them. And I just need the AIM-9Ls. At the end of the day, 30G missiles with good range. Tornado sees me, I managed to chaff there in time while diving away. Very lucky there, I could have died, but even if I died there, that's already 5 kills with 5 missiles and a crit with the 6th one. 6 out of 6 missiles without them being able to retaliate. Now, against the MiG-29, try to snipe him with the guns. You have your ballistics computer, there we go, but this gun, until you get used to it, it's not good. You also don't have any tracers, so the ballistics is pretty slow. Until you get hold of it, you are gonna miss a lot of shots. You only have 152, so you might run out of bullets until you kill the enemy. Here you're gonna see enemy tornado. I tried to lock him to get just the EEGS. Radar wouldn't lock. It happens, it's not the best radar at locking targets, but personally I couldn't aim him there. Friendlies just get him there, but you could see that I was trying to hit him at this very low speed and still I couldn't target him. So even in a full up tier, from time to time you can get amazing games still. You have 4 AMRAAMS, just as many other top tiers in the match. Without the RWR you need to be very careful because you don't really get that much useful information, and you have to be very careful with what is close to you, and just make use of those extra flares and chaff you are bringing because of the BOL pods. Just set them to periodic countermeasures if needed if you are getting close to a target, just to avoid any sneaky R73 AIM-9M or even a Fox 3 that is flying close to you. You might chaff it, but HMD there doesn't work really good. As I was saying, has some issues trying to track. I got on the Sukhoi 34. You can see how much I needed to lead there to get a crit. He's still flying. I am telling him. I just launched some M9Ls at him. I was very lucky because of his flare pattern. He was launching the flares downwards, and when he got too close to the sea, the flares were just hitting the ground and disappearing, not giving time enough for the missile to get defeated, and I managed to take him there. Now F14 coming at me. I don't know what he was doing, but the moment he's 2 kilometers in front of me, he has no time to defeat the AMRAAM. He should have gone flying lower to the ground, so I couldn't retaliate with the AMRAAM there. I really don't know. Now I know I compared with the RWR, but now that we are very little people, here the RWR is giving me really good information, which is the launch warning. Of course, having this here, the F15 just engaging at my Typhoon, big mistake by him. He probably ignored me, thinking I wasn't a threat. I was being spotted by the Sukhoi and F14, so maybe he thought I was out of AMRAAMS, I don't know, but really big mistake. Both me and the Typhoon friendly here deal with last F15s. We are left in a 2v2. I only have 1 AMRAAM left. I see the Typhoon is just ahead of me, so I just decide to wait, see what he does. If I launch the AMRAAM and he launches as well, I'm gonna miss mine, so better just to wait. He launches at the F16. He kills him. I'm left in a 1v1 because the Typhoon goes back to base. And yeah, this is the issue. You can see the RWR. We both know where each other are because the radar is good. I could find him, but what is launching at me? What is that? I don't know. I have no idea. I just have to go extremely careful, defensive, launch the AMRAAM. Of course, that allows you to fire and forget. It was a Sukhoi. He was forced to keep the nose pointing at me because of the R27ER, and I managed to kill him there. So personally, I don't really enjoy this experience as much as others. I think currently with the matchmaker we have, it's just better to go for the Draken instead. It got buffed lately where it got down tier to 10.3, so right now it's probably a better choice than this vehicle. I know if you are a newcomer, the AMRAAMS fire and forget radar missiles look like something you wanna get, but not in this platform, okay? This platform is just really lackluster, so I think it's not worth it. Especially having the tracking as well, that currently it got buffed, now it's sitting at 10.3, which is a much better BR than having this vegan at 13.0, honestly. Thanks a lot, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, really appreciate your time. Feel free to leave a like, to follow, or to comment. It would help a lot with the channel growth. I really hope you enjoy the content.